Hello and welcome back to my channel. Please follow me on all of my social media. Usernames will be in the description box below. Like and comment on this video and please subscribe. Today we will be making a checkerboard cake. This is my first time ever making a checkerboard cake, so if it doesn't turn out fine, let's just hope it turns out okay. First, you will need to preheat your oven to 175 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. If you want to make a checkerboard cake, you will need to make 4 cakes, 2 in one color and 2 in another color. One of these recipes that I'm making is good for 2 19 centimeters or 7.5 inch cakes. One of these. For me, it's really annoying because I actually only have 1 cake tin in this size, so I will need to bake it 4 times separately. Gonna take really long, but gotta go through it. First thing you're gonna do is take your cake tin, or tins, and start greasing it. So just take a pastry brush and some butter and just start going around in it. Be sure to get the edges of the cake tin. Now we can put this off to the side. For this cake, you will need a large mixing bowl, sugar, white sugar, butter, eggs, vanilla extract, baking powder, milk, flour, and the hand mixer. All the recipe quantities will be in the description box below in cups and grams. Now you're going to take your large mixing bowl, your sugar, your butter, and your hand mixer, and just cream the sugar and the butter together. I recently got a new bowl that comes with a lid with a hole in it, and that just makes mixing a lot easier, as when you mix it, all the little bits won't fly out. Now you're going to take your eggs and beat them in one at a time. So first I'm going to take one of my eggs and mix this up. Then I'm going to take my next egg and mix this up as well. Then you're going to add your vanilla extract and mix this one more time. Now in a separate bowl, add your flour and your baking powder. And just take a spatula, my little smiley face on it, and just stir that around. Then add about half of your dry ingredients to the wet mixture. And mix that around. Then just add in the rest of your dry ingredients. Take your spatula and just quickly scrape down the sides. And then mix that again. As you can see, I only did that a short time. That's because I don't want to overmix everything. So before I see that it's almost done, I just take my spatula and I just fold in the rest. I just realized that it might not have been the smartest idea to take my spatula with a smiley face in it, because now all the dough's stuck in the holes. But whatever. Now you're just going to take your milk, add about half of that, and then mix that up again. Then just add the rest of your milk. And mix that up. And mix that up one last time. Now I'm again taking my spatula and just quickly scraping down the sides and folding in the rest. I'm making my cake for my little sister's birthday party. She wanted a boys versus girls theme, so I'm going to make 2 of my cakes blue and the other 2 pink. My first 2, this batter is going to be blue. So here I just have some sky blue food coloring. I'm just going to add that into my batter. Then I'm just going to take my spatula and mix that around to make the whole batter blue. Really scrape down the sides to make sure that everything is blue. You wouldn't want some white spots in your cake. This is my cake batter. Now I'm going to transfer half of my batter into my cake tin. Then just spread it out on the bottom. It would actually be better to use smaller cake tins for this, but my smaller one was a lot smaller, and if I stacked 4 of those, it would just become the Leaning Tower of Pisa, so better to use this. Now just bake this for 25 to 35 minutes, depending on your oven of course. If it's ready, you should be able to take a wooden skewer, poke it through the middle, take it out, and no wet mixture should be on it. That's to know that it's all baked through, but if you want to know if it's like ready, then just take your 2 fingers, just press it down lightly, take away your hand, and if it bounces back into shape, then that's ready. My cake actually only took about 20 minutes, but that's because I had a very thin layer of batter. If you have more batter, like thicker layer, then it will of course take longer. So as you can see, there's some residue left. Now, scrape this out. Whatever you do, scrape this out, because this will not go well in this if you're going to bake it again in the same thing. You can't cover it in butter, it's just not going to work. So I'm just taking another spatula. You don't have to scrape it completely clean, but just so that there's not as much as there was right now, as you can see. Then just take your butter and your pastry brush again, and just cover the whole thing in butter. Then again, just set that aside. Now we're going to take the rest of, in my case, blue batter, and we're going to scoop that into the cake tin. Really scrape out the bowl. This will make your next job a lot easier. And I'm just spreading that out with my spatula again. And this is going to bake for 20 minutes now. While my second blue cake is in the oven, I'm going to start on my batter for the pink cake. Now, I just cleaned out my bowl, washed it, because if I would leave some of the blue residue in it and add the pink food coloring, it would just become purple. Now, if you don't mind your colors mixing, then of course you don't have to do that. But everything that I had that was blue, I had to wash, because I don't want purple. Now we're just going to follow the exact same steps as we did for the blue cake. As you can see, I'm now using a different spatula to mix everything because with the holes and the smiley face, it just really didn't work. I think I really wasted a lot of batter, so this is better. And that's my pink batter done. I just realized something. Remember before when I said to test if it's ready, take your 2 fingers and press on it and see if it bounces back? Don't do that. Don't burn your fingers. Just use a spatula like this one to press it down and take it away and see if it bounces back up. But whatever you do, don't touch it, okay? It's still in the oven. It's really hot. Don't burn yourself.